What up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Balls and Things. Not those types of balls, new things you purpose to get your minds out the gutters, man. We talk about pythons and things, all types. Me and Coach, we both breed ball pythons, so we know a thing or two about that. But we love to kick it with our guests and find out about something new and see what they're into and see what got them into the hobby. Coach, how was your weekend, man?
That was good. I had a good weekend. Didn't have any car accidents, no drama. My kind of weekend.
Did you see any car accidents this time?
Last week, remember I started with the car accident.
Yeah.
No drama this last week. I'm good.
No drama. My week was pretty good. I went and saw the Odyssey, man. So I'm pumped, man. Best movie of the year. I'll tell you right now. I'm a big Greek and Roman mythology nerd, so I love stuff like that. But man, this movie,
my first year in college, we had to read the Odyssey and the Iliad in the same year.
Oh yeah. Oh man, y'all so lucky.
Years old. They weren't exciting books.
Man, it was the quickest 3 hours of my life. But I can't wait to go see it again.
My wife wants to go see it, so I'll get drugged to it. At least I'll get some popcorn. That's the deal.
She's a smart lady, man. I'm telling you, she's a smart lady. I don't know. I question her taste in men, but she's a smart lady.
Right. I don't get it either, Keys. I'm like looking at me, looking at her, and I'm like, wow, what the heck did you do?
Oh man, so I'm feeling good. I'm pumped. I'm excited for our guest today. Anybody catch the replay, hashtag replay gang. Don't forget that like button. Only buses don't hit the like button.
Right.
I would like anybody new in the chat, please say something. We like people to participate with what we're doing, man. Don't be a peeping Tom. There's no peeping Tom's allowed. Make yourself known if you're here. A couple people here already, man. My man Rudy, appreciate you tapping in. Rudy, appreciate you. My man Dustin was not just clowning around. Mitzi sending those hearts. I love you, Mitzi. Thank you for tapping in. Raiders in the building more, my man.
My guy.
I appreciate you tapping in for real, man. But let's drop a couple. I'm gonna drop a video real quick. Before we bring out our guests, let me see. Boom. Yes, sir. Shout out to homie Chris from BNS Reptilia, the one-stop shop. He has all types of animals. And he does cocoa, he does rodents, he got colubrids, he got boas, he got ball pythons. You name it. I'm pretty sure Chris has it.
You just pull up. They got to drive through his spot, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. He's not that far from me, so I gotta pull up to his crib eventually. Tommy, what to do, man? Thanks for tapping in.
Yeah, if I live close to him, I think I'd definitely be stalking him if I live close to him. Chris, like, you can't come to my house again this month. You've been enough. Get away from me.
Chris
You're scaring me. You're scaring me.
And I'd also like to give a huge shout out to my man Ivan at Shades of Blue Morph, sponsors of the channel, man. I appreciate you and everything you do. Make sure you give him a follow on Instagram and on Morph Market. Check out, see what he got. He's also on TikTok. But if you see something that you see someone that's Morph Market that you want to hold up, what's he holding back? Just hit him up because he got some stuff in there hold back right that he's not posting. But I'm sure you can talk him out of getting it. Everything has a price. Everything has a price.
Everything's got I don't want to sell at price. I want to
keep going. What it do?
Sub guy.
So without further ado, man, let's bring out our guests because I know they're ready to come out and kick it with us. Let's welcome Cody and Becca from Lavelle Reptiles.
How you guys doing today?
What's up?
We're doing pretty good. We're pretty good. Round of applause, please.
Appreciate y'all for real.
So I have to ask, my first question is, are you any relation to Jim Lavelle?
Sure.
from
Thermic Dungeon? Oh, that's the homie. That's also one of the sponsors.
No, not that I'm aware of, at least. No
Right,
gyms on this side of the family. Nope.
Oh man, this is weird. Get him out of here.
I was like, oh God, he's got a question already. I was like, oh God, she's coming swinging.
I come swinging, baby. I come swinging.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, are you both? You both do the whole hobby building situation?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. So right now, Becca and me are full-time partners. This is my fiance. She does still bartend on the side while I hold down the operations, but she's just as hands-on as me and learning every day as it goes on. She's actually impressing me.
No, don't give me that much.
No, we're gonna do her first. We're gonna do her first own project.
Because you asked me about genetics, and I still.
She's still a little like she's catching on. So we're gonna do a Becca project this year and see how it goes.
Nice.
But we're gonna test her brain.
It's like being Dr. Frankenstein. You know, you're building your own deal there.
That's
right?
Amazing.
That's how I do it, man.
Yes, it's so amazing.
I like this shirt.
Thank you very much. We actually had a friend of ours draw this logo up, and it's just stuck ever since. We've loved it.
I like it too.
It's one of you guys want to hear something funny, and I don't know if you can tell because it's backwards, but for the first whole week of having the shirt, I didn't realize that she made the snake into a cursive L and R for Lavelle Reptile. I did not realize it for so long. She was slick about it. I did not realize it.
I was just looking.
I was like, oh, that's an L and an R. I'm like, that's pretty slick.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's our logo, and I think we're gonna stick with it. We like it. We like it.
It's like a ball python guy, right? They'll notice every little emoji and word that comes out of the pattern of
the snake.
Right?
Oh, it's funny you say that because Becca, she'll look at me and she'll be like, "Is that the same snake?" And I'll be like, "No, look at this little spot right there."
Right.
No, it's a different one. Might be same genetics, but nope, this one's different from this one. You can see the B on this one or
right.
Yeah, you have an eye.
But yeah,
so what's her project that she's gonna go work? What kind of genes and stuff is involved?
Do you want to tell your big one you want to try?
What was it that I wanted to do?
You know what you want to do.
The hypopompe.
Yeah, you know you want to.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try to go for like a hypopompe because we think we hit 2 of them in our last clutch. So yeah, I would like to do something cool like that.
Yeah, we at least hit 1 Pompeii so far. We're waiting for the other one. The orange is finally starting to come in on the dorsal, which is making me more accurate with my ID. But right now we have for sure 1 Pompeii, if not 2. And we want to add hypo to it was Becca's idea. And I was like, well, shit, if that's what you want to do, why not? We'll do it.
Got to hypo everything. Hypo's
I love hypo. I love it.
Yes,
my hypo clown is one of my favorite snakes, and
that's my favorite double recessive visual.
Oh yeah,
a hypo clown is my favorite double recessive visual.
So then you would be really stoked about this project that I'm working on right now. So right now in front of me, actually I want to pull them out if we're talking.
Go ahead, do it.
So this guy right here, show your face. So this guy right here is a Leo DG clown. And he's also 100% het hypo and genetic stripe.
There you go.
Let's go.
Those are all the ones I like. He came out here just swinging for the
fence. Dude, I'm so excited. I've got 4 females ready right now that I'm ready to put him to hopefully get some triple, quadruple recessives. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're not trying to hit any singles, are you? Just
no.
Put it in play, baby. Just put it.
Yeah. We studied very hard before we came into this because it was a lot of money to invest to get all these genes in the first place, and then on top of that I had to decide quitting my job. I could not do both full time. This is a full-time commitment behind me, and luckily it's starting to pay off. It's finally starting to pay off. I would say about 4 years of hard work, and we're finally seeing great results, and I couldn't be happier. We got 2 ovulations happening right behind me right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got ultra male hurricane clowns on the way. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Gods allow it. And then we've got just some desert ghost times the pastel yellow belly inchy DG as well. And I'm excited about that one just because that snake gets a lot of compliments.
Dustin was asking what'd
you do? Take
Are one of your most anticipated clutch? That's Dustin had that question. Your most anticipated clutch of the season.
Okay. So you guys ready for this one? This is gonna be a mouthful. So I've got to take her out for this one because she is just amazing. So this girl right here, I was sad, but this girl right here, she is a black pastel special spot nose. Oh my God.
You have to look.
Red stripe ultra mill het puzzle. And I'm putting her to my ultra mill puzzle.
Let's go.
The red stripe, I like red stripe.
Oh, yeah. And the camera honestly does her no justice. If you guys go on my IG and look through it, I'm sure you'll see plenty of pictures of her. But camera just doesn't even do her justice. She's phenomenal.
Yeah, I love red stripe. Red stripe is going to... I'm just starting to work with that gene, and I just really
red
like
stripe and cypress everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, I want to do red stripe and cypress, and then you got to hypo it too on top of it.
Yep, and you got to throw the hypo in there, man. I agree. It sounds like we got similar taste.
Right, and so you've been doing it what now? About 4 years?
4 years.
4 years. This is our first year of producing.
Okay. See, I've been in the hobby about 13 years, but I'm just a hobbyist. I'm like 3 to 5 clutches a year, and I just love it. And that's then awesome, I get to come on and talk to you guys that, do this and play with that first home run hitter you pulled out.
I couldn't believe it. It was crazy.
So much fun. Oh my god.
It's been humbling doing this whole thing. It's been humbling.
The babies are my favorite part.
Yeah, the babies never get old.
I'm just like giving them.
But see, that's what I always tell people that are just getting into the hobby. And 4 years you've been in for a minute. It's you got to love taking care of them and keeping them because that's what you spend most of your time doing.
Yes.
And then the babies, are fruits of your labor. Basically, that's icing on the cake.
Yes.
Just creating life like that is just I don't know. Like Christmas morning when you wake up to babies coming out.
And it never changes every time. Like she said, the feeling
I've only had 3 clutches, and I swear to God, the feeling is different every time.
Oh, and it's just like the incubator keeps filling, and it never gets old. Lifting snakes off eggs.
It doesn't. I remember. I still remember my first clutch. It was like the best, best feeling ever.
Oh
my
man!
First clutch hatched. I was just happy something was hatching.
Yeah, same. Our first clutch was just a blade het clown to a Batman. And the best thing we hit was a blade Leo clown, which was pretty cool. But
I have a blade clown. Yeah.
Other than that, man, I had like a spot nose, and I was looking at the spot nose, and I'm like, this is the spot nose het clown. And I'm like, this is the most beautiful spot nose het clown I've ever seen. Like, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I think. And het clown, you'll make the combo look better anyway.
I agree. I believe everything was enhanced for sure. It looked nice. Then again, that may just be biased because it was my first clutch.
Right. Well, everything's all my clutches. I'm biased all of mine, boy. Mine look best for me.
You got to take pride. You got to take pride in what you do, right? Hobby or business, you got to take pride in it.
That's all you're trying to do is make a pretty snake, right?
Yes, it's almost. I like to look at it as artwork. Honestly. Yeah. I like to get my brain working and see what kind of art we can make.
Living art, exactly right.
Yeah, right. Only artwork that you have to care for and maintenance for every day.
And you have a gal that is in there doing it with you. I was like, my wife looks at me and goes, "You're crazy. You better."
Oh, she has been the biggest support system helper. You name it, Becca's been there. Becca is not afraid to get down and dirty. She'll take a bite.
That's awesome.
She doesn't like the bite. She'll tell you.
It's not that it hurts. it's more just like I don't like the adrenaline that comes with
startles the nonsense out of you.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I scream like a much smaller man when I get bit, and even when they strike at me, my wife will even yell from the other room, "Oh, you almost got bit." Yeah, I almost got bit.
He's came out dripping blood one time, and I'm just like, what the hell happened? And he was during feedings. It's usually always during feedings that he gets bit.
And she's all worried about cleaning it up, and I'm like, no, grab me my phone so I can get a photo. This is a good bite.
I coached and played a lot of football and whatnot, and out there just a monster. And then when I get a little ball python strikes at me, I scream like a much smaller man. It's just like I can't believe that. My wife says, I can't believe that came out of you. I'm like, yeah, it startles the heck out of you.
It does. I agree.
I still get caught off guard sometimes, but finally, like, the ball python bites don't scare me as much. Like, they don't startle me. Right. But now that I've had all these clutches, I've got a bunch of hungry moms, and when I open up the rack, they just think food.
Oh yeah,
they so I didn't know this part of breeding, so I've gotten popped by a couple of fully mature mothers that thought it was a food.
Yeah, that's the worst kind.
Yeah, I learned those bites aren't as friendly. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say I enjoy those ones because I do.
They're more of a bite first, ask questions later type of.
Yeah, I agree. And the one, it literally got me on the inside of my palm, and since it was a food response bite, this thing literally blew up like a blister for a couple of days because it was all bruised. I was like, that's gnarly.
Yeah, especially when you have like the darker, I have the dark gray tubs on my larger rack, and as soon as the tub opens, they're coming. You better be either a rat
and I've noticed that through the see-through tubs right here, at least where I can notice where they kind of are. So like where I've even got my baby, one of my juvenile retics in here right now. If I open up his tub, he's coming swinging out that thing. Like,
you better be ready or not. Here they come.
Oh yeah.
You usually are like ready for it.
It was funny. So I've got a mom up here on the back row, and I opened up the rack the other day, and I stuck my hand in there. I was trying to be in a hurry, and I was trying to get sure everybody's got fresh water bowls, and she got my ass pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. But I was just like, you know,
you were in the groove,
90% of the time when I do get a snake bite, I feel like it resorts to user error.
Right.
Like, I feel like it always could have been prevented. I want to say that, unless the juveniles, of course, some of the juveniles.
They're going to get you every once in a while.
I got a 40. Okay. I got a little 40-gram that hatchling came out small, probably like 50, 60 grams now. It's a couple meals deep. But, man, it thinks it's the toughest thing in the world. It's a little super pastel double hat puzzle DG, and it just thinks it. I didn't think it was going to strike at me because none of my babies have ever struck at me like the hatchlings yet. And this thing just loves biting me. I think it's funny. It's still at the stage where that thing's. Oh, it's funny. It gives me love taps all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you'll get a clutch where they're all like that. It's like you open them up and they're just like on springs. They're just
yeah. And I've noticed that, like the Pompeii clutch that we had, that one was a very active clutch to where it almost made me wonder, like, what was wrong with the first two clutches? But nothing was wrong. I mean, they all went 5 for 5 on their first feeds. Right. Everything went great. It was just this clutch was ready to go.
The nippy ones usually they're usually the best feeders because they're gonna strike at the prey item too, and then they're gonna be like, oh wait, that tasted good.
Oh, I love when a juvenile strikes at me because I'm like, yep, we got a good eater. I'm like, we're gonna be eating.
Yeah. So what part of the country
got you into to the hobby? What got you into it?
So what originally got me into snakes was because I think your mic's a little quiet. But what originally got me into snakes was when I was younger. I got a corn snake when I was about 13 years old, and that kind of kindled my interest. Ended up passing a few years later. Then Becca ended up taking me to a fair 5 years ago, and this dude was able to like let you hold retics, anacondas. He had it all. If you wanted to hold it, he would let you handle it. So I ended up helping him do a demonstration with his show, and that kind of rekindled my interest completely. She noticed it. Next thing you know, we're at the pet store, and she's like, pick out a snake. So I got another corn snake because that's what I had as a child. And I'm like, okay, this thing's cool. She started liking it. Then I think it was not even a week later of having a snake, she takes me to another pet store, and she's like, all right, you can pick out a ball python now. And I'm like, really? I can have a ball python?
There you go.
Before we found out about Morph Market.
And then we found out about Morph Market. The rest is history. I think you guys know how that goes.
See, that's when I got in this. There was no Morph Market, so I was spared that at first.
Oh, but, Lord, spared your pockets.
We went to King Snake, and then you watched Morph Market just grow up, and it's like, that's made it too darn easy to get one of these.
The FedEx people, when I go to the office, they are so familiar with snakes being shipped out now. It is just mind-blowing to me that they don't even question it. Like, it's just mind-blowing to me. Like, I could only imagine what does get shipped.
It's a great hobby. I have so much fun.
It's been probably the best experience of my life. When I was younger, I won the Cannabis Cup a couple times. I owned a cannabis company in Michigan called Cocoa Extracts, and we've won a bunch of cannabis cups, man. But I tell you what, hitting that Pompeii, I told her it was probably one of the best feelings in the world.
You had a cannabis business?
Yes, yep. We still kind of do on the side here and there, but yes, we owned a legitimate cannabis business, that Cocoa Extract, what they're called.
Did you grow your own cannabis?
Yes, yep, we did, and that's kind of where I put the weed and snake thing together. Though.
Right. We'll have a conversation after. I'm an old man. This was illegal and taboo to talk about when I was your age.
What's going on, brother? Your dad kind of did it in the beginning, and then when you got old enough, he brought you into it. And then when did it pass in Michigan to be like recreational? It's been a while.
I want to say it's at least been 10 years, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But, after that, it kind of just, you could get it at the dispensary, and people don't really.
Yeah, I'm in Arizona now, and we had it for a couple of years. We had medical for a long time.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, they got that legalized here, and I was like,
it's legal everywhere around me. I'm in West Virginia, where it's not legal. It's
Is it medical?
But Virginia, which is 10 minutes away from me. Maryland was just 15 minutes away from me. Pennsylvania, a half hour away from me. It's all recreational.
so he's like, I've got options. Yeah,
you don't have any idea, you young people, where you really go to buy that cannabis stuff, that devil's lettuce.
Yes.
Some of the most grimiest, dirtiest 7-Eleven dumpsters right there did some of my best marijuana business that I ever did.
Oh, I believe that full-heartedly. I believe that. I tell
the lady at the dispensary all the time. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate not having to meet you behind the 7-Eleven, and maybe you don't show up. Awesome.
Right.
Oh God! Now you're bringing back flashbacks.
Right?
Oh God!
Well, this was my whole life. This was the majority of my life. That was the reality. That's how.
That is hilarious. Right. I just can see it now. You're at 7-Eleven, hiding behind the dumpster. Is the guy coming?
Hurry up and get out of here!
Over here!
Is this a sting operation?
Right. See, I grew up in the Bay Area. We weren't that far from, that triangle up there in Humboldt, Chico, and where they really grow the marijuana. I mean,
yeah.
Right? So it's not that far from where they grow the grapes for the wine.
Yeah.
Apparently it works well for the marijuana as well.
But yeah, no, I always like to tell that background part of the story. One, because people probably wonder how the hell does a 31-year-old have a collection like this? So I like the people to know that we did own a business prior to this, because otherwise it just would be unexplainable.
Mm-hmm.
So I approve of both of your business ventures.
That's awesome. That makes me happy. We've been very open and honest about it because, like we said, it's just so legal and normalized here. Either you love us or you hate us for it, or you don't care. But really, at the end of the day, we don't care.
Right.
I know that. Right. Yeah.
I love you.
Hey, we love you too.
Yeah. Darn it, that is awesome. That is so cool.
Well, it's funny because, like I was saying, that's when I put 2 and 2 together. It was actually more Rebecca to put 2 and 2 together. She's like, Cody, I'm messing with this ball python calculator, and this reminds me a lot of you like mixing marijuana strains. You would be really good at this, she says. And I'm like, hold my snake. And
that's why I want to talk to you. I want to learn how to mix the strains. I can show you how to do the ball pythons too, but I need to mix the strains.
Fly me out. I'll show you.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have a side conversation. Help an old guy out.
Away, you know that.
Help an old guy out, please.
Oh, you know I will. Oh,
Isn't
shit.
your mom more of like the... No, she does the clones. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's just a clone lady nowadays. But yeah, so I mean that's really what made it click in my head though with the ball pythons. As silly as that sounds, because even with the different phenotypes of snakes and everything, it all clicked. It clicked.
That's why I think I'm interested in going the other way, right? Is because
it'll probably click soon.
It seems so similar. You're like, I'm taking this, I'm gonna cross with that. It's gonna look like that in the end, right?
Right, and vice versa, where you're thinking like, I'm gonna cross this and I'm gonna cross this, and it'll taste like that. Right. Yes. Yup. Exactly.
Yeah. There you go. See, I need to.
Oh, that's awesome. Freaking. I love how this industry's been so non-judgmental about us coming, because honestly, the cannabis, that's basically just a done deal now. I just do it for personal use, you know what I mean, and a couple buddies here and there. Right. But this is my full-time gig now. But yeah, it's just so cool how understanding, I guess, people have been about it, because
I'm not mad at you.
People were going to be about it.
Right. I think you're even more interesting now that I found this out.
It's quite a few people that had that same background.
I've questioned a couple people. I'm like, whoa, you're pretty young too, and you got a banger collection. You know, I'm not going to shout out any names, but there's a couple people where I'm like, whoa, this collection's nice.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to one of my sponsors, Banana Bread.
I have to check him out. I saw that. I'm gonna have to check him out.
He's out here in Arizona, and I like State 48 out here in Arizona. His name is Joel. He's a lot into the puzzle stuff, and
man, then I probably love his work.
My god, he produced a puzzle, and I even pointed out to him in his post about it. And I was like, I like that one. It looks like it has laces. Look like a football. Look at it like it had laces from a football on running down the back. Oh, it was amazing. It was like amazing.
Yes, like the laces where you throw it.
Cool.
Where you put your fingers, the white laces that go. It was so cool.
Speaking of lace, every time I hear that word, that is one thing that we currently do not have in our collection that I would like to add, some white lace and some lace.
Joel has lace. He works with lace and the white lace as well, and the puzzle. And I think he even has rainbow. You ever heard of rainbow?
Yes, I have, and I'm very intrigued by what I've seen of it. It's almost like a banana. It's like a banana, but it's not. It's so much. It's more vibrant. I don't know.
It's a simple recessive. And I think that's why it hasn't caught on, because it looks a lot like a banana. It's not an albinism because their eyes are black.
Yes. Yeah. And you did say it is recessive, correct?
Yeah, it's a simple recessive
banana.
Yeah, so banana.
That was one of those genes when I saw it first. I was just like, I don't know if this is a real thing because I've never heard it. But the more and more that I've been seeing it, like I realized, like, yeah, people do work with rainbow, and it is killer. Like, I've seen some killer snakes with rainbow in them.
Right, and so I don't, because I make my own. I like the hobby for me is making my own combos. So I'm nowhere near like even the first snake you pulled out. I'm making heads. I'm 13 years in. I've done about 40 clutches, but I just enjoy it. I love doing it.
Isn't that the fun of it? Isn't that the fun of it though? I mean, so not every one of our projects is all it's going to be cut out to be either. I mean, it kind of killed me to do this. I keep looking back at the exact snake. But I have a pastel inchy yellow belly sunset, and I had a very interesting choice to get visual sunsets and just take the easy route and pair her with sunset, or put my monsoon male on her and go for some crazy stuff.
Right.
So I've got a couple years on that project because I chose it that way, but in the upcoming future should have some crazy
but you made it.
Yeah, right.
Like,
and
but you made it.
And that's the whole point she was getting at. It's like going through the steps of it is so rewarding, especially just as a hobbyist. I don't care who you are. Yeah, we can relate to that 100%.
Right. And then when you start producing from the animals that you watched crawl out of an egg, there's nothing that compares with that. It's like you feel like a grandparent for
grandpa.
Yes.
You do. It's so cool.
I'll never forget our first clutch. I think I was literally dancing up and down the hallway because I had went to the point to where I had thought I was going insane. I was like, all right, I'm on the verge of quitting. Like everything I've read is a lie. And then all of a sudden just my incubator filled up and I'm like, okay, you are doing it right.
I kept telling him, you need patience.
Right.
And I learned that patience is important
in this hobby. I didn't have it either.
This hobby teaches you patience.
Yeah.
It will.
Well, you got to think, I came from an industry where it's just like you're guaranteed 60 days and it's done.
Right. Right.
You can't think like that.
You know what I mean? You can't think like that here.
All right. But it's so much, it's really gratifying when you know, because I had like a first female. It's so gratifying when I had a female that I couldn't get anything from her 4, 5, 6 years. Finally, I get like, and it was like a 12 egg clutch. And I was like, oh my God. It was her first clutch. And I was like, yeah, it was hard, but it was so gratifying when you got it done. It
was worth all of it.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
Right? And that's part of this hobby is to be like kind of exploring. That's really what you're trying to feed is, what if I put this gene in with that combo? What's that going to look like? Okay, I don't like it that well. I like it better with that gene. And then so, I mean, that's how I've tinkered. So, you know, I'm like an old guy. I'm in there like, I'll just put this one more gene in this and see how it, I like that. Maybe we'll put another gene in there, you know?
Yeah.
No, everything you just said gave me the bubble gut just because I can relate to it so hard. I mean, everything you said was 1,000% accurate the way I feel too. I didn't know how,
and it doesn't really matter how many genes are involved. You know? If it means something to you, it feels the same. You're going through the same experience, right?
Oh yeah. Like I said, our spot nose to our blade head clown to our Pompeii were all as exciting to me. Like you would have thought I hit the lottery every single time.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's what's cool about this hobby. Everything is like when you see them locked, you get excited. When you see them ovulate, you get excited. Yeah. Eggs, everything, all these little moments get you excited and keeps you going.
I agree.
You get excited, but you can't yell because they're locked, and you don't want to, like, you know, make them like jumpy or anything. So
I know.
Like the other day, you were like, "I gotta get out of here."
I was like, Shh, we gotta get out of here. And she's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "These snakes are locked." I was like, "We gotta go."
I've been waiting for this for 3 years. I need this to go through this time.
Oh, and I couldn't believe it. It was one of my Leo redhead clown males, and I've been waiting to work redhead into our projects heavy, and I walked in not thinking there was a chance that they would be locked, and I walked in and I'm like, well, I'll be damned. I'm going to turn around and just walk away for 3 more days.
Redhead's really nice in clown too. I don't have redhead, but I do have red stripe. Red stripe is really cool in clown.
Man, now can you imagine some redhead, red stripe combos? That's what I'm starting to think.
Right.
With the clown.
See, this is the problem with this hobby because you start thinking, and then you're like, okay, I got a whole nother rabbit hole to run down. great.
How many?
It's draining. I swear.
How many times do you tell me to stop going down the rabbit hole?
Right.
Oh, she'll be like
every night.
She'll be like, dude, you're gonna fucking like make yourself overstressed, and I'll be like, no, but if we pair this to this. Oh, I've went down the rabbit hole probably about every night ever since I've been in this hobby.
You start connecting dots and things, and like, oh yeah, I get it. I'm doing.
Oh, and then every day you learn something new in this hobby. I don't care what anybody says. I feel like every day I work in here, I learn something new about my animals. Whether it's just an idea that comes to my head for a project, a way that a certain animal behaves.
I mean, you haven't even got an ultrasound machine yet because you just.
Yeah, I do. I don't know about you guys, but
he's just so in tune with his snakes.
I'm so in tune with the snakes that I really truly believe that I've been able to see with my eyes by their behavior in order to lock the males accordingly. And it's worked out so far. So far, I'm team no ultrasound.
Yeah.
I've not had an ultrasound ever.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
I still palpate for follicles, and so they got to be pretty big for by the time I feel them.
Yeah, same here.
Right, and so what I just kind of wait to see the behavior. Right? If that female wants to breed, she's going to be hanging towards the cooler end of her environment.
You watch for the tail wag.
The tail wag. Yes, when you see that tail wagging, you just might as well call it a day. I like when I put my Ultramil puzzle in with that black pastel special spot nose red stripe Ultramil hat puzzle. Her tail just started waggling. I was like, "Oh, let's go!" I'm like, "Here comes."
Even ball pythons know where their moneymaker is, boy.
Oh yeah, I was just like, "Oh," I was like, "Love at first sight."
Yeah,
yeah, boy, they know where they're. So once you keep them for a while and you learn about their behavior, they're not really a hard animal to read.
Yes, and I would so agree with that statement. And that's me, having my first year of success. But like you said, after going through a year of doing it and no success, and then watching what I thought was like ovulations at the time and stuff, this was just all follicle building. And I know what I'm looking at because I've seen the process so many times now. But before I was just like, the boy. I felt like the boy who cried wolf. I would always be like, "Babe," but this is me all last year. I'd be like, "Babe," I'd be like, "We're gonna have another clutch. We're gonna have a clutch. We're gonna have a clutch." And then I'm like, "Okay, bro, you have no idea what you're looking at." And now we got a dozen under our belt, and I know what I'm looking at.
That's all it takes. Once you see one kind of come through, you're like, "Okay, I know what I'm looking at now. I can see what." But yeah, those first couple, it's like, I mean, I was still this year thinking I've got two more clutches probably hitting. And I got one late, and all of a sudden I got another female. My red stripe fire het clown girl is
that'd be nice.
Been hooking up with.
We got a special guest company. He also works at a dispensary.
Okay.
He's
in
Oregon.
Yeah.
We got like the Stoner Python channel right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
We don't have ours. You just have a vape.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Didn't know if that was
I almost started the show smoking a blunt. I swear. I swear.
Hey, it's on you.
No, next time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now I know for Fridays and whatnot.
Right.
Well, Fridays for sure.
I know where I'll be hanging out.
Yeah, I coached against Snoop Dogg's son in high school football.
Really?
We watched Snoop's kid was a senior at Bishop Gorman in Vegas, and Snoop was in the stands sitting right across the field from me. You know who he was with? He brought to the game. Snoop did. Flavor Flav. You remember Flavor Flav?
Oh my God, I love that.
God, that's
So I'm coaching a high school football game, and every once in a while I look across, and that's Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav right there.
That's
it was
crazy.
I gotta ask.
Did he have the big clock?
No, he didn't. He didn't have the clock.
He didn't have his clock on. So I gotta ask this now. Did you beat Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav?
Oh, no way. His son was playing for the #1 ranked high school football team in the country that year.
No, and that's what we watched a show. There was a show on like Netflix or something about the team that we watched it up about him coaching that team and stuff. Yeah. And I figured whoever got sent there was probably an athlete.
Yeah. So Snoop and his son ended up going and playing at UCLA the next year, but I guess he decided he don't want to play football anymore. But yeah, he went and played on. His kid was a really talented wide receiver.
I heard something about his dad shaming him for the university that he chose. I don't know the truth on that.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, I heard he got some shame for choosing UCLA.
Well, in LA, you've got a line in the sand. You got fans. You got who your dad grew up rooting for and whatnot. Then in Southern California, you got USC, you got UCLA, and that's a big rivalry. So if you went on the wrong side of that one, that's hard times now.
Well, I was talking to Terry before the show, and I was just like, he cheers for Michigan basketball, but Ohio State football, and I was like, I gotta understand this, and he had logic behind it. 1 second, sorry about that.
Sorry, our dogs are acting crazy.
They're by the incubator and they're acting crazy. You want to take them out for a second?
Yeah. Here, continue.
We're gonna get her out for a second. The dogs are acting crazy. But shit, what was I saying? Sorry, I guard the incubator with my life.
You're talking about how smart I am. And
yeah, okay, yeah. So,
and how pretty I was.
All right.
All right, so we got the highest ACT, got the prettiest man alive, and what do you want to self-proclaim?
I'm not. I'm just having fun.
Okay.
I'm just hanging out, trying to learn something.
You're not going to learn nothing from me. You came to the wrong place.
Yes, I am, mister. I
am.
Wait,
yeah.
I am.
It's not with the snakes.
We might be able to
got great taste in music, Cody.
What'd you say?
You got great taste in music. All your reels, man. I'm like, I just listen
to
the
you
songs.
Too. I told Becca that. I was like, man, we're gonna vibe with this guy. I was like, he listens to the same type of music as us, and I listen to a little bit of everything. Don't get me wrong.
I listen to everything. I listen to everything though.
But we're actually going to Morgan Wallen Saturday, actually. But man, rap is my go-to. Rap is my go-to, and I noticed your selection of music too, and I was like, I like this. I was like, he definitely digs the music then.
Yes, sir.
So I was hearing about the who was it? You said it was who was the artist you were talking about earlier? The musician.
Snoop Dogg?
Thank you.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Snoop Dogg and his son. Yeah. You guys were talking about that straight after we were talking about the cannabis aspect, and so I just wanted to wait for a second because you guys were on a roll. But I have a fun story to share with you guys about that, kind of a mixture of it. But I went to a Usher concert with my wife, and I had purchased an infused blunt from my dispensary that I was working at the time, and I tossed it on stage, and he had grabbed it after his set, went backstage for a break, came back out. He goes, "Whoever sent that blunt up here, thank you, motherfucker. I love you, man." And it felt so fucking cool. I wish I had recorded that shit.
That's so cool.
But yeah, that's kind of the highlight of my stoner / fucking music aspect. I got to meet Cheech and Chong one time, but that was a whole
that's fucking
awesome.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Watching Up in Smoke.
It's fucking awesome.
Nice Dreams was one of my favorites as far as that goes. You want to buy a big stick?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Dude, that was comedy when I was growing
Barry,
up.
I know you said you like my
We were
selection
teaching
of
one for
music.
Halloween.
Oh yeah, I wish we had a photo of that like right now. That'd fucking be.
He had an afro and a mustache. I had a mustache and suspenders.
Oh, it was so hilarious. We killed
That
it. We
is
killed
so
it. Best
cool.
costume for sure. No, Terry, I know you said his story made me think about it, and I know you said that you like my choice of music. Well, my coolest experience with the cannabis industry, and this was when we owned the company and we were winning all the cups and stuff, is my way of getting backstage is I would always find the cameraman. So I went out and found Future's cameraman, and his name was Nice. And I went and found Nice, and needless to say, he told me to show up to the concert if I had the pack for him, and they drove our car, this beat up truck, my friend's beat up truck, right back to the tour bus and let us right in. And that was the coolest experience of my life.
It's still hard of hearing to this day.
Yeah, I still can't hear it to this day.
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
me everywhere. She's like, "Why are you yelling?" I'm like, "I think it's all the concerts."
You should tell them about the summer burnout too. Like,
Oh man,
I guess I can.
I was gonna say it.
So his mom,
That was
dad, and
crazy.
him, they put on like an event almost, and we hired a bunch of rappers, and we were driving them around in golf carts and stuff. Who did we have? Like Skilla Baby was there. He was one of the
from Detroit. Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I was like rolling blunts for him and stuff.
Yeah.
Who else
Oh,
was
those
there?
are all my
FMBDZ was there. Ice Revezzo invited us up on stage. It was fun. I miss the cannabis days. I do, in a sense, but on to new adventures, I guess, with the snakes.
Oh, man, I wish I was doing that shit full time too, man. I wish I could step away from the cannabis industry and just do all snakes. But right now,
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Man, it was a hell of a transition, and like I had to quit my drywalling job at the time too. And man, everybody laughed at me at first, but now I don't hear a lot of laughter, so we're doing good. I mean,
Yeah, it is true. That's true.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm sure you guys can respect it as fellow reptile owners. I mean, I work 12s in here most of the time. Like every day, I'm that OCD. Like we can open any one of my racks. It's gonna be completely fresh water. I'm not gonna say there's not gonna be a urate or poop because I feel like every time I clean, they go
to do it again.
Yes, it's like they know you clean.
Absolutely.
So I feel like since I cleaned everything today, I'm not gonna
It's the
say
dog in them. They just go on and marking the territory again.
They do.
it's like a dog. I
they're
swear.
refamiliarizing the
what
area.
it's like. That's exactly what it's like. They're going to, and they always leave one in the back corner. Whatever it is, it's always in the back corner.
Typically, it's right where they normally lay.
You're right.
And it's like, why do you got to do this right on the hot spot of your tub?
Right.
Like, why do you have to have? It's like they like get the cook.
Yeah. As far as you can smell, that's all me. That's mine. You know,
Oh man,
that's their deal.
We've got the snake room so clean. It's like you walk in, and if someone just took a dump, you know someone took
Right.
a dump. You're like, oh shit. You're like, where's it at?
I keep
Oh, we
on
got another guest
everybody in
appearance right here. Who's that?
Oh, this is my dog Midkin. She's a pit bull wiener dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
I grew up with wiener dogs. I had
There you
2
go.
miniature dash hounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a little different for sure, but that's adorable. Look, we got another celebrity, dude. You're missing it.
They just know.
We gotta get.
Oh,
I know. I was just like our dog. We had to fucking take
Maybe
outside because
we're hanging out with backstage.
She's a daddy's girl. She's a daddy.
Oh,
girl.
I can tell.
Do you breed rodents, or that's you just got a?
Oh no! Right now, I have a rodent supplier.
I'm not.
I
really
know
interested
she
in
doesn't
it.
like to hear it, but moral of the story
We're
is
already busy enough. I just feel like that's just a whole.
But that's extra busy.
if
Yeah,
I, if
you
we,
gotta keep it clean.
Breeding
or
rodents is more work than the snakes. Tell
That's
you that.
what I
that's
think.
what everybody
Lot
says.
more.
Honestly, I'd rather just pay the extra and have a
Listen
supplier.
to Keys. He does it. He can tell you. Yeah.
You know, I I got a piece of advice for you.
Yeah, please. Because I don't want
this
to make
is what I
stupid
do.
choice.
I got a buddy that breeds them for me, and he breeds ball pythons, and I trade him snakes for rats.
There you go.
Oh my lord!
Cool.
So you're gonna laugh. So I've kind of done the same thing with my rat people. So they are big into pied projects, and me, I love pied. I can appreciate it. There's only a couple pied projects I'm interested in though right now. So I had some super nice pied stuff, female breeders, and I was just like, it was winter. I was struggling a little bit. I was like, you know, you want this snake and I need rodent food. It worked out in my favor because it turns out that rodent credit goes further than normal. So
especially with a $250 snake.
Oh, I love when my rat people want a snake.
Like,
yes.
I don't have any visual pied in my collection at all. I and that's what got me into the hobby was a visual pied. But
wow.
I think as a breeder, and probably that's probably why it's really hard to change pied. You know what I mean? You could put 3 or 4 different genes in this pied and 3 or 4 genes in that pied. Yeah, they're still pied. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
100, 1,000%.
I love pied in the het form, especially with like leopard, because het, pied, and leopard makes leopard really stripy.
Yes.
So it's just stuff that'll have stripes just head to tail. And it's because it's het pied, not because it's, leopard. It's because it's het pied.
Right. Nope.
So that's just a little 13-year trick that I learned to throw it out there. Het pied with leopard makes leopard real stripy. Just a little throwing it out for you.
Okay.
I'll be calling you for some secrets on what you know how to do. All right. Super.
How long have you been breeding?
So this is my 3rd year of trying to breed, but this is my first successful season.
Gotcha.
I would say though I've been trying since at least 2024 to where I decided, I'm gonna breed. As far as my first lock on paper, probably 2025 January.
Okay. Well, hey, congratulations, man. This is my 3rd year too, as far as the breeding goes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Being newer in the hobby definitely is a trip.
How have things been going for you over there?
Pretty good, actually. I've gotten 2 clutches this season. I'm estimated hopefully another 4. So I mean, it's not a big season this season, but next season that's gonna be my my best of the best so far. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, no, I do 100% know what you mean, because like when we got 1 clutch, I was just like, I looked at her and I told her, I'm like, well, I hope you're not pissed off I quit my job, but at least we got 1 fucking clutch. Here's like $1,000 if we need it. Yep. That's all I got for you, babe. And then I like you said, I think it was my 2nd year and I got no results the 1st year. And then my 2nd year of actually locking, and consistently locking, we got really lucky. I think so now with these 2 in the back that just ovulated, still late in the season, ovulations going on, we ended up hitting 10 clutches so far. And I'm projecting a few more, but I don't want to jinx it. So right now I'm just going to stick with the number 10. I'm going to stick with it. But like you said, I knew the feeling. The reason I brought that up was because, man, like when I got 1 clutch, I was like, this is fucking unreal. Then I got 2 clutch and I was like, all right, someone pinch me. Then the 3rd one, I'm like, all right, I can retire. We got 3 clutches. We're good. We're going to retire now. And then the 4th one, I actually looked at Becca and she goes like, I'm like, babe, come here. And she goes like, what's going on? And I go like, the snake's laying eggs. And she goes like, well, what did you have this one on your countdown timer? And I looked at my countdown timer and I'm like, I didn't have this one on my countdown timer.
Nice.
And that's when I kind of noticed that when we went on our winter trip, I believe I missed some ovulations. We went away for a week for Christmas, and I missed some ovulations, and so I had some surprise clutches come up.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
You're always
That's
going
right
to have
on.
surprise clutches. The best clutches.
I'm learning.
I
I'm learning that.
Yeah.
I'm learning that. I'm like, wow. I'm like, really? You were gravid. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
So-
Like some are obvious, you know,
Right.
but
So
other
my-
things.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say that for my first season, it was almost flawless. I was putting my toes in the water, trying to make sure I had everything dialed down perfectly, and everything went great that first season. 3 healthy clutches, only a couple of slugs out of I think 1 clutch of them.
Oh, that's the best.
And then hashed everything out, and I was just. That feeling never stops when you cut a clutch. When you see some pippin, you go and cut in
Oh
the clutch.
yeah.
It never stops and never goes away. It never dims down. You just get more and more excited for that. And that second season, that's where everything kind of went to shit. And that is because I got cocky. I did not do the things that I did beforehand. I sat there and instead of writing everything down of when I locked, when they went through shed, all of it, I kept track that first season of every minute little detail, even if I didn't think it was important.
Yeah.
And then I screwed myself by doing that, and then listening also to, and I mean, it can work for other people. I'm not going to say it doesn't work for others, but for me, breeding at 1,000 grams on a female did not work well for me because I had multiple females that did not take or reabsorbed.
Yeah.
And so that second season, I had 2 clutches that actually went through and got laid out of I think 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
just the sophomore jinx. That's what they call that.
Yeah.
It's like in professional sports, a guy will go have a great rookie season, and then his second year, he sucks. And then the third year, he come back strong again.
Right, and that's what I'm working on now. This is my 3rd season, and
There
I'm
you
coming
go.
back with a freaking vengeance.
There you go.
Coming back, fucking Duke
Rocky
shot, Bobby
Balboa
Lee.
style.
There you
No,
go.
but that's a good reminder. I honestly really appreciate that reminder too, because that's one thing that when I started getting a bunch of clutches, I realized, whoa, you're starting to break routine. And this is just like after a week of breaking routine. But I'm like, man, you're breaking your routine. So I am a firm believer in what you just said, to stick with what works for you and to stick with the routine. And I don't care if it's just something as silly as me writing the snake and the date of it wrapping the water bowl. I'm doing it. Because that's what got me to where it got me my first season, like you're saying.
Right.
And
The thing about this hobby is there's nobody else in the hobby that can have your snakes in where you live in the world and your environment in the world. And I believe that these animals are very, very sensitive to like barometric pressure and stuff that normally we don't even feel.
They got to acclimate to wherever when they get there. You got to give it time.
And then they got to kind of feel like, where is that time of year where I'm at that I can do what is, in me to do. They're made to breed. So
you just made me think of a deep conversation, and I think you guys would actually really enjoy this topic. So I'm going to throw it out there. So this year, I noticed a lot of breeders either had late seasons or had unsuccessful seasons compared to seasons before. And I truly believe that was because of the weather that we saw this year and the pressure changes and things like you were talking about. And so I told myself this year that I was going to take the season as long as the females were showing me good signs, that I was going to take it further. And here we are now, still having ovulations at the end of June. I mean, July. Don't even know my month anymore.
Right? But we don't feel that stuff, but I can tell you this, for just being in the hobby for 13 years and hearing, breeders and having things like this in the hobby, that about every 4 years, 4 to 5 years, everybody starts talking about my season is late. My season, and you'll hear multiple people talking about they're having a late season. Well, and I think it's like you said,
it's more the weather.
It's all tied to all that barometric pressure, and you start seeing like a pattern, just like you start seeing a pattern in weather.
Like you can simulate the best you can. I can have it 81 degrees and 70% humidity in here all I want. But at the end of the day, like you said, one thing you can't take away is just that pressure that they're feeling from the atmosphere. That's something that they're going to naturally feel. And yeah, I strongly believe that's why. Would you consider this year one of the years people say they had late seasons?
I would, because
I would too. Yes,
I would too, because normally I have all my clutches have hatched.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, usually people.
I have my fourth clutch in the incubator still, and it's got like 30 days still to go to hatch, and I'm like, I never have eggs in the incubator in August ever.
Yeah.
And I still have another female that I think may lay a clutch here.
That's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I didn't want to jinx anything. But like I said, besides the 2 ovulations, I'm really skeptical a few more girls are going to go. It looks a little bit more than follicle building to me.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. Just keep going. I think a lot of times we don't get a clutch because we think it's just not going to happen, and we stop pairing them.
It's right when you're about to stop. I've noticed every time when you think something's not going to go, it goes.
Yeah, pair them 2 more times. If you think
one more time,
pair them 2 more times. Right?
Even if they stop locking that first couple of times, try a third, try a fourth, try a fifth. Keep going. If it doesn't happen after 6 or 7 times, maybe go ahead and stop. But
right.
It's such thing as retained sperm, so
but if you're seeing
keep pairing anyway. They can go next year.
Because your male's not going to lock with her if he doesn't, and she's not going to lock if she's not receptive. So if they're locking, it's going on. Don't stop pairing them.
I had that problem this season, man. That super citrus girl, bro. I have a super citrus pastel, fire, Enchi, orange dream, possible het clown girl. Okay. That girl, man, she laid 7 gorgeous eggs this season. Last season, she did not freaking take, right? But this season, when I paired her, I tried pairing my blackhead red stripe hurricane boy to her. She did not want him. She did not want him at all. In fact, he tried to get the guy out of there, man. I don't know how pissy she was, but he was trying to get out the side of the tubs. He was rubbing it. He's never acted that way before. So I took him out. I took him out of there. I put him back in his tub. I tried my vanilla clown. I was just like, there's no fucking way. Maybe he's just a little, weird about it. I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like him. So I tossed my vanilla clown in there. Nope. They separated each other. They laid on the both sides of the tub, and that went on for like a week.
Aren't those females your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh,
they don't like any male.
Well, and then I'm sitting there going, you know what? If you don't take by one of these boys, I'm gonna lose my shit. And so I looked at my little Casanova Apollo, my little normal clown boy. I'm like, you know what? She is possible het clown. And I proved that out. And I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I just feel the connection. He's just telling me, Daddy, put me in there. Put me in, coach. No pun intended, coach. But I popped him in there, and I'm telling you, as soon as his head hit the bedding, her little tail fucking flickered, got excited. She started running right up to him. He ran right over to her. I closed the tub. I was like, you go for it. Checked on him within about 10, 15 minutes. They were locked up, laying there. I'm like, I'm proud of you, my boy.
Right.
There you go.
They're all different, and they want.
He never fails me, man. He is locked up with every female.
Chase a male out the tub.
Yep.
The male, I'm catching him while he's leaving.
That's what was happening with my boy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. I was gonna be like, man, I've had it happen before where I'll try to put a male in with a female, and then all of a sudden the snake turns into a king cobra. Like it just flying out at me like, you want to do this? And it's like, whoa. And so then I'll go and I'll double sex them, to make sure I'm not losing my mind.
Yeah.
Well, this is clearly a male. I'll be like, she just is not receptive to him.
I like that one.
Can we see a
know what puzzled me really hard this season? And maybe one of you guys have experienced this before. So maybe she's got a secret clutch for me because she is nesting really hard, but she's still eating, so she's not giving me signs that she's gravid.
I had a female that ate all throughout her freaking time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was within maybe 2 weeks before she laid, and she stopped after about 2 weeks right before she laid.
So
I had somebody eating late the next day, so that I don't think
Okay, so maybe I'm not far off with my theory. So I have a passed out GHI, right? And I was like, well, what the hell am I going to do with just the passed out GHI? But it was one of my fiance's pet snakes, one of our OGs. So I was like, I'm going to keep it around and I'm going to work it in the project. And so I was like, what recessive do I got that would look cool at GHI? And I got Monsoon. So I threw my Monsoon boy on her. And he'll lock to a stick. He doesn't take no as an answer. It's kind of.
I love him.
Yeah, I got some things like that.
Dude, this dude right here, he's not happy lately.
He's a horn dog, huh?
Oh yeah, he
locked to a stick. That got me, dude.
Yeah, he's not even worried about food right now. He's just so in the mode, like he just wants females. I got him all for the season.
The Monsoon is from Arizona. That's a team from Arizona.
That makes sense.
Ape Green
That explains a lot.
He did the Monsoon.
Cody,
ready on my chair. Yeah.
Can we see the Pompeii?
Yeah, let's see that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sitting there.
Oh, you're unlocked there.
Yes.
I'm excited to see that as well because I've got a combination of the Pompeii that I'll be working next season, and I just want to, when you pearl it out, I want to get your idea of what you might think of this extra genes in it.
So this one is going into its second shed right now. Can't see the orange is good, but the orange is starting to come in really heavy right here. I don't know how it looks on your camera, but this is our first one. Look at the belly.
Look at that. That belly is wicked.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, you guys want to see one where I just missed the yellow belly? It freaking sucks, but it's still a really cool example.
No, it's.
I want to show you guys one without the yellow belly.
Yeah, what a disappointment. You'll send it over here. I'll be disappointed with it.
Yeah. No.
I'm so disappointed. No yellow belly. Darn it.
Hey, yellow belly everything, coach.
Yeah.
I'm sure
yellow belly everything,
rocks,
but that snake, if you don't like it, send it over here. I'll take care of it.
See that one? This one I hit everything on except the yellow belly. Look at that belly.
Oh, yeah.
Look how dark it is.
But it's still such a beautiful snake. This one came out purple.
The contrast is amazing on that.
Mm-hmm. It's still got great pattern to it. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
I like the contrast on that one, boy.
Any of them females?
Oh yes, actually, this one right here is a female, the second Pompeii.
Oh, nice.
That one without yellow belly, that's a female, right?
That's a male.
Oh no, that's a male actually.
There you go. So it's easy. You just breed them to stuff that's got yellow belly.
So this one is going to be my holdback, I believe, right now.
Gotta be. He's female. Gotta hold it back.
Yeah, this one is just the stunning example of it. And then again, that amazing
belly.
The belly is so amazing. And this one's got a lot of orange blushing. I love this one.
Yeah, that is nice.
So while you have that look at it, imagine Disco and Nanny. And that's the project I'm working on next season.
You just made me smile due to the fact of how much I love those two genes.
Yeah, nice.
I love those two genes. I gotta show them something cool. You're gonna appreciate this now.
I have a nanny ball.
So this is a disco.
A nanny mug.
This is a disco yellow belly clown, and it's double hat for sunset. I mean, it's a single hat for sunset. I'm sorry, this is a visual clown. Too many snakes.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my disco clown yellow belly.
Yes.
And it's het for sunset. This is going to be a female breeder next season, I would say. She'll be sexually mature.
I will be right back.
And then also I'm going to show you guys the Super Hurricane Carnage nanny. Well, nanny and Carnage.
Nanny is Carnage.
Yeah, I was going to say they're the same thing, just renamed.
Yeah, nanny Carnage. I still call mine a nanny.
I call mine Carnage.
Nanny is nice.
You know, I'm going to call it when it makes babies.
How do you go from the nanny to Carnage? You can't go from the nanny to Carnage.
Yeah, it was voted on. I
don't know how they rename anything. So this is a Super Hurricane Carnage Clown.
That is cool. I mean, that sounds better than nanny, though. You gotta.
No, it does not. No, it does not. Nanny makes me feel at home, like Nanny McPhee or freaking what's her name?
I agree. No argument.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
Just a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine.
That's the way I feel too.
Medicine go down.
You can't call it a nanny and then you gotta change it. There's no changing. There's no crying in baseball.
You guys
There's
know
no changing in ball pipe
at all?
About the what?
The Mackenzie gene?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I got
Mackenzie
because she's pairing right now.
Didn't you sell the other one?
Yeah, and I sold the other one. I got some really cool Mackenzie clown stuff in the works. I want to show this one off. This was another one we self-produced.
That's from the Pompeii Clutch.
Yup, this is from the Pompeii Clutch. This is a spot nose, yellow belly, red stripe clown. And it is a stunning example. I love this snake.
I do too.
Yeah.
Looks just like its dad.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
Is that a female?
I loved this clutch. Now this one, it did end up being a female. This one is a female. But looks just like its dad.
That is really nice.
Yeah, it came out really nice. I was really happy. I'm sure you guys know the fun part is as IDing everything.
Oh yeah.
At first, I was convinced I hit the lottery, and I thought we possibly hit 4 Pompeys. But then once I went down to reality, I realized it was only 2. But I was still really thankful for that.
Snap back to reality. Oh,
yeah, right. I had to realize that was close to Michigan still.
Pretty good though.
But you got that
still pretty good,
neck, man.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask.
So you know how you said that was what was it? Spot nose, that last one when before I left.
Super Hurricane.
Are you gonna be a butthead?
Was it the Super Hurricane Carnage Clown?
No, it was right before you started showing the Carnage. It was the disco the spot nose yellow belly. Disco.
No,
one.
it was the disco yellow belly clown het sunset.
That one.
Yep.
This is my Enchi yellow belly disco spot nose clown, and she's gonna be that Pompeii maker girl for the disco. And then I've got my nanny black pastel red stripe clown boy that I'll be putting to her for that.
I think putting disco into the Pompeii project is a fucking awesome idea because anybody that's seen disco in firsthand knows it makes things pop. I think that's a fucking killer idea right there.
Well, and then over time too, like the disco, it's kind of like dulls out just a little bit, not that much, but I think the disco is really going to keep the colors popping more too.
Yeah, and that's kind of a reason, as silly as it sounds with the Pompeii, that Becca came up with the idea of she wanted to introduce hypo Pompeis because we kind of want to dim it down, but also make it more vibrant in a sense. And that was one of the ways we thought of doing that as well. But I really dig what you got going on over there with that. That's a good project. I dig that.
Pompeii's got such a depth of pattern that when you put hypo on that, you're going to see that it just
I can't wait for y'all to hit that, man.
Pompeii.
You guys want to have some fun, go look at Pompeii's on Morph Market and look at the sold ones that have all been sold, like in the whole history. And I tell you what, I cannot, and this is with every snake, so to speak, but with so many codoms in play, I cannot find one Pompeii that has looked completely the same as another one.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
they are all just a little bit different, just a little bit different.
Well, because they've got different lines of all the different incomplete dominants.
Yes, and so certain lineages come out stronger,
and different levels of quality, you know. And red stripe's a gene that it's like you either look at it and you're like, "Yep, that's a red stripe," or you look at it and I don't think
polymorphism is real. You can have a clutch full of snakes all the same combination.
Like red stripe, you said is so perfect. Me and her were talking about it the other day. It's like one of those things either you see or you might be blind. Like there's one, and it's either there or it isn't, because we all know the shed test isn't liable on it.
And red stripe is, I mean, to me, like I said, if you've got a good quality line of red stripe, you see it. It's plain as day. It's in there.
Right.
So see, this is a great example, and that's so funny. These all happen to be in my rack right in front of me.
Who the hell's that one?
That's good.
You don't know who
That's
this is? So
Is that Woody?
that's Woody, but you can see his red stripe blushing. This is the dad to the Pompeii project. You can see his blushing throughout the whole snake, just like you can see on yours around your neck.
I don't see it.
Guys, no red stripe in this, right?
Right, you got.
I think I got ripped off.
No, there's red stripe in that one.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you'll have some stuff that it's.
Sometimes maybe it's hard to tell. Like the one I showed you where I missed the yellow belly. On the Pompeii where I just missed yellow belly. It took me forever to realize it was the yellow belly I was missing and not the red stripe. It took me about a week and a half to figure it out, and then I was like, wait a minute. I was thinking
too hard about it.
You know how it is. You guys get a clutch, and at first, like you think about it too hard. You're excited. So I was thinking about it too hard, and I finally came back to it and did my research on, what other snakes that have popped have looked like and whatnot. And I was just like, what you got there?
There's that boy I was hi, buddy. Black pastel, red stripe, nanny clown.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Looks like yours a little bit. I can see the resemblance.
So see what the nanny does? You see that stomach, how all the white comes up like that? I love it. Dude, that is a good example right there.
So the funny story about this boy here, the people that I got him from, I don't think they knew that they had nanny in their collection, because when I talked to them about it, I was like, hey, because I mean, if I find out that there's a possibility of a new morph that they didn't have listed in the snake, I want to make sure, hey, did you forget to add this in there? Did you know?
Or is it possible?
There? Right. Do you know that of a possibility that it could be? And, especially if they're the ones that produced it. And so they told me, no, I don't believe there's any possibility of nanny being in there. There wasn't any nanny from what we are aware of.
Oh, that's
now the person that told me that this snake has nanny in it is Ken Masick.
Mm-hmm.
And he works nanny all day long. He can identify nanny like that. And that's something that I trust his eyes on immediately. I was unboxing this boy while I was with my buddy Wayne. Shout out to Cue Ball Morphs. He was the first one that spotted it out, saying, "Are you sure that's just a black pastel red stripe clown?" And that's what it was listed as.
Wow.
And so then he got Ken on there, and he was looking at it, and they're like, "Yeah, there's no way that's not nanny."
Yeah, Ken Masick has worked with
there is no way. Like, you don't even need a shed test on that thing. Just how the white is pushed up halfway up the body, that tells me everything.
And the alien heads being so like spread out and stretched out like that.
It almost looked like, and it's the nanny taking play, and I know it's messing with me, but it almost looked like the Super Hurricane in a sense with how those alien heads are pronounced.
Right.
And that's why I thought that was such a good example, because I was like, oh, I don't know what this is, but I know it's got clown and nanny.
Right. And that's
a beautiful one.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to, so I'm sending payments to Ball Labs. I'm getting a yellow belly pastel nanny. Excuse me. Yellow belly pastel nanny lace clown. Or no.
Yes.
Sorry, without clown.
We've been preaching we need to get some lace in here.
Yeah. So it's
Definitely gotta get
sorry.
some lace.
So it is, it's a pastel, yellow belly, lace, nanny. There it is. And it's a female.
You're working with DG, right?
I am, yeah.
Is that what you're gonna throw into it?
I'm gonna put him to her first once she gets up the size. I want to get some super nanny stuff, but I also would like to try and get some more het clown stuff with lace and the super nanny, so I can pass that on to some more of the DG clown projects that I'll be working down.
Now, have you seen the visual of super nanny yet? Because me being
so
new
gorgeous.
working with the gene, I haven't seen it yet.
I have. It's beautiful, man. It crazes up the pattern. The super four. It's hard to describe. It's very much kind of like how Super Hurricane just whacks out that pattern absolutely all
When you come
over
on
the
a Friday
fucking
night,
place.
I'll have my guy Sean pull some out. You can pull up on a Friday night.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, hair down. You got to do hair down Friday. That's fun. That's a fun show to do.
I just be
Hey.
regretting that I be taking the night shifts on Fridays now because I miss being part of that shit. That shit's crazy and a half, man.
That's
You
what
already
Terry
know,
was telling
bro.
me. He's like, you got to get on the Friday one if you want to have some real fun.
Dude, it's a
Yeah.
blast. It's a blast.
Smoke as much you want. Show some snakes.
Well,
Sounds like a good time.
sounds like my kind of party.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Lavelle, are you guys working with Desert Ghost yet, or not?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was actually one of
They
our
pulled out
girls
the
right
first
now
thing they
that
pulled out.
ovulated.
The ghost. The
Yeah,
DG
right.
clown.
Wasn't the first
Okay,
one?
so
Oh yeah. Well, that yeah.
That's a huge.
Yeah. That one
what do
too.
you see something different in lace, or is it like I'm talking about the super, right? Because I mean, if you're looking at Desert Ghost as a simple recessive, and you're looking at lace, and really when you see what you want to see out of lace, it's in the white lace, right? In the super.
Yes.
Right? It's kind
More
of
so, yes.
simple recessive as well, right? So
Yes.
So you're trying to play for the super, really.
Yeah.
So do you see anything different in white lace? I'm just interested because
The belly.
you're
The belly.
a
You got the
fresher
side
eye
cut.
than me.
Yes.
Do you see anything different in a visual Desert Ghost to a visual white lace animal?
That's a good question.
By a lot. In my opinion.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm going to go
By
with
a
by
lot.
a lot. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, some people can't tell the
White
difference between
lace.
Pepsi and Coke, so don't be mad at me.
No, that's why
Shame
I really
on you.
thought about it because I
Hey,
can see where people
Coach.
could mix those two up very
Because they're
hard.
both bright.
red flag.
Yeah.
For me, Desert Ghost was one of the first recessives I learned besides Clown. And so I've got one of those eyes where I can spot DG. So I can spot DG a mile away. I can see where people could get the two confused though. I really could.
And see, that's my thing. I have Desert Ghost now, and I'm a hobbyist, smaller size collection. I've got about 100, 105 animals or so, something like that. But you've got to look at space, and I love white lace, and I love Joel here at State 48 in Arizona. He has lace and does white, and it's just phenomenal. And I asked him the same question, and he has some thoughts. He believes he can see the difference too. But I always ask people that have Desert Ghost already that say, because I like lace too. I think there's something different about it to me than DG. It doesn't look.
Yeah, they're 100% is.
Look at the size of it. You can tell 100% white lace size. It's like yellow belly, but it's not.
It's like yellow. Yeah, it's like.
It's the popcorn. It's the popcorn.
Yeah, it's like the popcorn.
Yeah,
that's the best way to explain it.
It's
Yep.
popcorn. And DG doesn't popcorn, so you know right away. They're both bright. They're both bright. They both add color, and the white lace looks better with
Yeah,
age.
looking from it face up, like looking at the snake down, I could see, you thinking that, but as soon as you flip it,
well, when I look at a white lace animal, if you look around and a Desert Ghost animal, a lot of times around any type of pattern, it's framed in white.
Don't judge
I'm like
size.
trying to figure out how to get it down to the nitty gritty. I mean, I can see het pied. We can all see het pied, right? And stuff that you can see tracks on. I mean, it's
usually Usually you get tracks, so you get that
Orange Dream in it, and Orange Dream has tracks too, so you got to be careful.
Well, I know now we're talking about hat influences. Really easy hat influence to spot is Monsoon all day.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest hat to spot all day. You almost don't need a test for it.
Is it what is it about it that you can spot?
So
it's the side pattern.
It's got twisty hooks on it.
Swirly.
Yup, it's got the hooks. It's got the teardrop a certain way. The dorsals are closer. There's just a bunch of indicators that, like, so I have a Mojave. Let me show you a Mojave het monsoon. So this is just my het monsoon. But if you look at her, you can tell this is not just a mojo.
Yeah.
Like, let me look for some of those hooks. She's growing on me now, but you can just tell that the snake is not just mojo. I don't know how else to word it. With the normal het monsoons, though, I sold my last one that I did. Oh, wait, no, I got one still. I lied. But this het monsoon, this is a great example. So she's just het monsoon. Oh, there's that hook we were talking about, right there. There's the hook. But look at her face if she'll stand still for me, pretty girl. Look at the teardrops. You see that underneath right?
Yeah.
Right
I got
there?
you.
Yeah, right there.
That little line right under the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a future breeder too right now. She's going to get thrown in the works this year, but it's just something you can see with your eye. It's just, if you've seen the snake before and it's possible het monsoon, it's just one of those things you can literally spot out. I don't know how else to describe it. I can't do it with het clown very well. I can do it with like double hets. I can tell when something has a double het. It's like, this is a triple het sunset DG clown. Wait till you see the pattern on this thing.
Are you paying attention, Poseidon?
No.
That's a triple het. Look at all those.
Oh, yeah, look how wonky that is.
Yeah, the thing gets wild.
Yeah, that's how het hypo is too. Het hypo is hooky too.
Yup, I was gonna say I also have a double het hypo clown, and it's got the same hookings on it as well. But yeah, I've just noticed a lot of these hets, especially the double hets, like you almost don't need a test because they show you everything they need to show you.
Well, I was making het DGs. I did a clutch het just to make some het, get some incomplete dominant genes into my Desert Ghost project, and the mother's paws het pied, and I hit two just wild types in the clutch that are, and you're just looking at them, they're like, yeah, it's wild type. That's the only genetic really in it, but it's double het Desert Ghost pied, and that's why it looks like that. That's
and it's the double
really
het.
nice normal. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a double het.
We had a pastel come out, and this thing is basically orange. It's got the hookings on it, like I've showed you guys on the other double hets. I'm convinced if there was one to hit for the puzzle DG, that it stands out clear as day, and probably will get it tested if I decide to keep it. I still a little young, but if I do keep that one, that would be the one I'd keep because, like you said, there's just indicators on it.
Right. If you can take the guesswork out of it, and usually, just like in your incomplete dominant genes, where there's a better quality, a little bit better, just a better example of the genetic. This is the same thing in simple recessives. You've got some that just look better, than others.
You remind me of something when I got into Hurricane single gene, right? And I got into Hurricane. I truly believe, looking back at the situation now, that I was sold a low line of Hurricane, but it was such a low line that this thing looked like a normal. I mean, I ended up selling it because I wasn't going to breed that low of a line.
Yeah,
but
put that quality into your stock. Then
yeah, I just didn't think I was gonna get any good end results with it. And this was just before I even knew about all the stronger lineages and stuff. I didn't know if it was myth or true, but I just went with my gut on it.
Right. I mean, if you look at it and you're like, it doesn't look as good as the other ones I've seen, yeah, it's probably not, right?
And that was her and my red flag. Like, we looked at it for a couple of days and we're like, yeah, we can definitely see how this is not a normal, but we definitely aren't like screaming, oh my God, look at these hurricanes.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and then everybody kept using the word low expression, like Becca said. And once they started using that word and it had to do with our collection, I was like, it's going.
Yeah.
Right, it's got to go because you don't want a low expression.
No.
Because when you're combining them, you want to see the whole stinking, expression. I don't want to see halfway there. I want to see the whole thing.
Oh, no, and it's kind of funny you say that because there is one time that I've gotten really excited about seeing just a partially shitty expression, but it's because of the animal it was. So it's a Leo redhead hurricane yellow belly clown, and the only spot it shows traits of hurricane is the first third of its neck. It's got all the flexes and everything. And hurricane was in the pairing, so I'm not going to shed test. I'm just going to try to breed and prove out. But I'm interested to see how that goes because, yes, it did express in the animal, I believe, but I don't believe it was a high expression, but it came from a high expression of hurricane. If that makes sense.
Hit that like button, Jay.
I'm kind of curious to see how that one plays out.
Could it be hurricane influence too, right? Because
that's another thing, right?
Right? I mean,
yes,
you could because there was hurricane. Because I have a little sugar girl that I swore I bought this female because I had I was telling the breeder, right? No, that's sugar. No, that's a normal. I'm like, I think that's a sugar. Yeah, bred a normal. Finally, after 10 years, because it's like the smallest female I've ever seen, but it's like because it was in a sugar breeding, it's going to have some type of sugar look to it. I mean, that's their parent, right? I mean, so maybe it doesn't get the whole expression or something, but you can see that. Yeah, maybe it's not a full-blown major hurricane, but maybe it's just a level 1 hurricane, right?
Yeah.
And they don't all have to be level 5.
That's a great way to put it. Just like there's, and this is saying it humbly, but like you said it best, there logistically is levels to this.
Right.
And I've seen people with the same exact animal, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's the animal they're claiming it is, but it's just like there's level 1 over here, and then there's level 5 over there, and it's like I'm level 5 all day.
So, and like I always say, it's like not every animal is like a breeder. It's just like some things you look at, you just go, yeah, it's probably I wouldn't breed that one. It's a pet.
No, yeah. And that's how I felt with it was funny. That's how I felt with our first clutch. I was like, all these are just, pet snakes. But I'm like, but like you and me talked about, they're the most beautiful pet snakes ever because I made them.
Right. Yeah. And the great part about it
on the planet. That's how it felt.
You didn't do maybe the most earth-shattering thing, but you learned probably more from that clutch than you'll learn from any other clutch because it was your first clutch, right?
Oh yes.
And it was a good beginner clutch. It was like 5 eggs, nothing crazy. It was perfect.
It was
we don't need you knocking off any your clowns back there, the Poseidons or whatever. I can't think of the word like my guy down here.
That's his name. That's his pet's name, Poseidon.
Oh, look at head. Oh, no, yeah.
I'm talking about the combo. What combo were you just talking about? I can't think of it.
That head is pretty.
The Pompeii?
Pompeii. Thank you.
Oh,
Pompeii.
When you say,
have you ever seen a floating pattern coming up the belly scale?
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Whoa!
Like sunglasses.
Look at it at the bottom floating
Looks like
up.
Ninja Turtle glasses.
Yeah.
See, that's that big indicator that, and then how the pattern's all spread out and chunky. Yeah, that's the Carnage or Nanny in it to me. Because I feel like my Super Hurricane Carnage, like her belly like that, it doesn't have the pattern going up into it like that, but that white does spread over just like that. It spreads far up.
I did not get him shed tested. This is one I produced last season.
Okay.
This is the pairing was a butter acid het clown to a GHI pastel leopard het clown. I believe I missed leopard and hit everything else on this animal.
So what would that make that animal?
I believe this would be a GHI pastel butter acid clown.
Wow.
The reason why I say that, and this could just be a low expression, which is funny you were talking about that because I pulled them out before we even got into that.
It happens to the best of us.
It could be a low expression on the GHI, but it also could just be how they're working together because I looked at I saw it without without GHI. I saw it with GHI and without the acid, and I'm sitting there going, they don't look like one or the other. They do look like it does look like a mixture of both. So that's what I'm going off of. You know,
I'm sure about.
Yeah, GHI acid.
Oh, I see the GHI 100%. And the head, honestly, the head makes me want to say you're right about the acid too. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Is it
yeah, look at that back of that neck.
It's like got green eyes.
You gotta lift it up, the head up. So
it's all right. Mecca's always yelling at me to lift up the snake. Oh my god, that's a stunner, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he's a very sweet boy.
About your two clowns that you brought out, I really I told you I'm not the only one. I really like
I booped the snoots here.
I like the not just the morphs that you're coming at with your clown projects, but I really like the color and the vibrance. And it's not like a rainbow vibrance. It's more like a chrome bright vibrance. I really like the colors that you're bringing to it, though.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that very much.
Those are both nice.
Thank you.
Really like both those.
Yeah, he's missed a feeding just because he was in shed, so he's a little bit thinner right now than he usually is. But I've got some food for him after the video, and a little later on tonight, I'll be feeding most of my animals.
Hey, a little reward for them being on the show.
That's right. That's right. He does good.
I'm about to call it a night, family. It is almost 10 o'clock here, and
holy cow.
Shit.
Time goes by.
Hey, did we beat a world record for longest podcast?
Oh nah, but we still like I was only gonna do an hour. We was it was fun.
You should know when you get me on the show, it's gonna be a little longer than you think.
Fridays we can go as long as you want.
You just gotta cut them off, all right?
Yeah, you just gotta cut me off. Say show's over.
Fridays we go as long as you want. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So man, I'm up.
You're okay. I work a double tomorrow, so I get it.
Oh, I'll talk a big game. I'll show up Friday and I'll be like this at 10 p.m.
All right.
Hey,
Friday
anytime you want to talk
night,
snakes, bro, hit me up on Insta anytime, bro.
I'm for sure going to, Dustin. I'm sure going to. I'm actually gonna follow you on Instagram right now. You got a Facebook page as well?
I do, yeah. My Facebook is just Dustin Miller. You'll see my my logo on there.
And Robert, do you have both socials as well too?
Yeah, I have IG, just Robert Whittier.
Okay.
WHITTIER.
Yeah, it's the government up there.
You have to send him the cannabis page.
Oh yeah, I will. He'll love that. He'll love that. It's out of business, but the page is still running.
Nice. Oh, I think I want to get see that.
Yeah, check it out. We'll send it to
Thank y'all. Anything y'all want to say before we sign off, though?
It was just a pleasure being on the show. It was very nice meeting you, Dustin and Robert and Terry. And we'll for sure be back. It was fun.
Yeah.
How about you, babe? Anything you'd like to say?
Nope. You stole everything out of my mouth.
Damn it.
Hey, I appreciate you guys giving me the link to hop on with you guys, man. That was a lot of I'm very glad.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, dude, I'm excited to see what you do with your clown projects, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay tuned because it's not just clowning around over here. We're gonna be working with some puzzle, with hypo, with DG, with paint. You name it, we got it right now.
Yes, sir. I love it. I love it, brother. Good luck this season.
You too, bro.
Coach. Anything you want to say, Coach?
I just would say to Lavelle Reptiles over there, make sure you hold on to your fiance, boy. Those aren't a dime a dozen that like to hang out with the snakes and whatnot.
My wife don't help me none.
Right, at all.
Yeah. No, I hang on to her. Best. I hang on to her real close. Yeah, she's my partner in crime.
There you go.
He's taking me to Oregon Mall, so you know.
So and I just check out my YouTube channel, Coach's Royal Reptiles, please. And I'm almost up to I'm new, couple months, 4 months doing a channel, and I'm almost up to 250 subscribers. I'm pretty good.
Let's go.
And isn't it so cool just watching it grow? I love that, dude.
I'm just trying to get to 300 subscribers. I'm YouTube famous almost, Keys.
Yeah. Hey, you got two more coming your way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And if anybody wants to be part of my live streams on Tuesdays, hit me up. I'm gonna be doing those every Tuesday on Instagram. So hit me up.
Nice, cool. Let's stay in touch with that, Dustin.
Anytime I have the whole day, so I schedule whenever you guys are available, so that this way it's easier on you.
Awesome, man. I'll be hitting you up for sure.
Hell yeah.
All right, boys. I appreciate everybody.
All right,
thank you for typing in. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all know what to do, man. Get those flowers out. Get those flowers out. Tomorrow it's not promised. 5 minutes from now it's not promised. You call your loved ones. Don't wait for good news and bad news. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Matter of fact, call your mother. Get the fuck off my phone.
Get off.